everybody, it's Doug Green, and I'm the publisher of Technology Reseller News, and we're at Channel Partner Conference. We're in a special suite here at the Palazzo for Telcloud, and I'm very pleased to be with Jonathan Alarcon, who's the Senior Director of Technology. Jonathan, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me, Doug.
And thanks for inviting TR up to this beautiful suite, beautiful view of Las Vegas. So as we let our viewers view the city below and literally some of the rooftops of some of the very famous casinos and properties here, tell us about Telcloud.
So, Telcloud, we're a carrier grade POTS replacement company, right? We tend to help anybody and everybody that's in the space of replacing POTS lines, right? What we've done is we've had a more modular approach to this issue that's coming about, just because of all the FCC regulations, everything that's happening. POTS lines are going away, and since regulations go away, prices go through the roof. So we're trying to come and solve that issue with the devices and platform that we've brought together. So that's kind of like what we do. We help our resellers, our channel partners, kind of get over that hump that everybody gets stuck at, where it's like POTS replacement. It's a very hot button, issue. So that's what we're kind of here to do. That's what we.
Jonathan, it's maybe really great that we're actually here at this suite and we can see literally these properties. Many of the buildings we're here, we see, for example, right behind you is Caesars, which is huge. That's a property that goes back almost 60 years, maybe even 70 years, part of it. So when we talk about POTS lines, we're talking about sort of almost hidden elevators, all sorts of places where a phone might be hooked up, kind of everyone forgot about it.
Yep, correct, yeah. And, that's what we're here to help, right? Because, like you said, there's a lot of, emergency legacy devices out there that still will require, a true POTS line, like, that analog circuit connection. So with our devices, platforms, we are able to solve that issue because we have, we are reproducing what a true POTS line should be, right? Voltages, connection wise, everything. We're here to kind of change that.
Let's dive into that because there are different ways to solve the problem we literally see out the window here.
Yep.
So when we look out this window, every single building we see, there's maybe dozens, maybe up to 100 or more issues and problems that need to be fixed.
Right.
Tell me why your approach is better than some of the other approaches that are being available out there.
Okay, so like in the market right now, there's a lot of single box solutions, right? That could cause many problems because having the LTE in the same device, you're kind of limited to where you can install this device, right? And if let's say you install it in a basement or that's where the telco room is, that really restrains you to what you can really do with that, because like extended cellular antennas can only go so far before they need a repeater. But the modular approach we took allows you to really get that router outside that room, right? So our device specifically, you could go 250 feet away from it just with a single Cat6 wire. You can remote your 5G LTE router, whatever you have. And also that modular approach really allows us to be router agnostic and allows us to really partner with some of the best router manufacturers in the world, and really helps us put this whole situation where it's like, well, LTE based POTS solutions aren't really good. We can kind of get out of that little box where everybody else is kind of seem to be stuck in, right? So that really pushes us forward.
So Jonathan, tell me a bit about the technology behind your POTS replacement program.
Okay, so what the part that makes us different than everybody else out there in the market is, one, we have a full manageable platform where it's like one pane of glass, right? We really took the time to integrate with all the management platforms out there for routers. We could bring in all status and basically has everything on one pane of glass, so where our resellers could really log in and take control of the solution, just over the air everything, right? Firmware, everything. But also when we come down to the actual hardware piece of it, we have, really taken into consideration what is needed for like fire alarm and elevators. There's specific things that a fire panel requires. Me coming from my background is I was in the alarm industry for 14 years, so when it comes to life and safety, that's really near and dear to my heart, and that's where I come from. So I really was able to influence this technology into being tailored to that industry, right? And we're able to help and solve because I know what's happening out there and how the POTS lines are going away and these legacy life and safety systems are being left out. Just hey, tomorrow we're cutting the lines and you have to figure out the rest. So that's how we were able to attack that issue and help our resellers and partners really go after and provide a really well-rounded solution to all their customers to be able to support all these legacy devices, right? Elevator, fire alarm, security systems, PA systems, telephone entry. Our device could do it all, right? So that's the hardware and kind of 10,000-foot level view of hardware and platform view. So, but yeah.
So, Jonathan, while we're at that, so you described a little level of complexity. There's a lot of people in the channel partner MSM SSP community. Maybe they're not so familiar with telecom. They have disregarded this opportunity. Explain to me how you guys can help them with that.
Well, I mean, as you can see, Vegas is a perfect, description of this, right? It's like telecom is everywhere, right? Every building you see here, every, office or anything has a phone, either in the elevator, or phone lines connecting that fire alarm, or a phone line connecting that fax machine that's sending, maybe prescriptions or something in the healthcare industry. Our solution and platform will allow the reseller and partners to really go out there and really fully, be able to help their customers, right? Solve the issues that, unfortunately, the POTS lines are going away just because of the age and the maintenance costs are so expensive for all these big carriers to keep up, right? Because it's millions and millions of dollars that maybe they might be upside down. There's not that many people having landlines anymore, with the cell phone era and everything. But we want to tell everybody we're here to help. Telcloud will, we're a full white label solution, and we might have some more veteran, partners, or we have some very new to the industry partners, and we could tailor to you. We could give you as much help and support as you need, or as little as you need, right? You might be one that we just supply everything to you and you could run with it, or we could really help you, handle installations, handle the full solution, right? So that's kind of where we stand out.
So, Jonathan, as we wrap up our podcast today, we're at Channel Partners, of course.
Yep.
What's your message to Channel Partners? I understand this is a white label program.
Yes. So, Telcloud is a white label all-around solution, right? So, we're here to help, all our partners. We could give you as little help or as much help as you need. Please, feel free to let us do all the heavy lifting, and we can do anything and everything for you. So, just please feel free to reach out. You can reach out go to our website, telcloud.com, or, reach out to our at sales@telcloud.com. We're everywhere, right? So it's very easy to get a hold of us. Just, please come forward and we're happy to help.
Jonathan, again, thank you very much for offering information about a scalable, white label, easy to access program for the channel partners.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you, Doug.